Nifty.Show.
Hey, this is Joel Comm, and welcome to this episode of The Nifty Show. I'm flying solo today in the interviewer seat, but interestingly enough, we have two interviewers here. It's a riddle for you. Now, technically, I am of the age to be a grandfather, but I have no grandchildren as of yet. If my kids decide to get married and have kids, great. If not, hey, they'll make their choices. But I do have grand animals. I've got a grand kitty and I've got a couple grand pups. So there's that going for me. You'd think that would make me grumpy, but I'm not grumpy about it. But do NFTs make me greedy? I don't know. We're going to find out right now. I've got our guest with us today. His name is AJ from the podcast Gibber with Jabber. And the series is Greedy Gramps, greedygramps.com. AJ, welcome to the Nifty Show.
Joel, it's a pleasure to be here. I was just saying it's very strange to be on the other side of the interview. So
Yes,
it's going to be quite cool to see how this pans out.
I will ask the questions. You will answer
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. I will try my best. If you slowly
The
see me going like this, then you'll know like this question that I'm
right there
running
he
for.
goes
Yeah.
and gibber
Yeah.
out. All
Yeah.
right. So let's talk about that for a moment. Your podcast is on YouTube, and people can find you there as well as on Instagram at Gibber with Jabber. 2 B's, 1 B. What's your show about?
So basically, what it is, I have all different types of celebrities, both mixture of celebrities and young trailblazers who are coming into the world, and I give them a platform to kind of. There's a lot of interesting people who don't have the following that some people do, but their stories are a million times more amazing than some of these people who have huge followers, and it's a mix of all these different types. So you will get these A-list celebrities, but at the same time, you would get someone that is your favorite celebrity that you never even heard of before. So it's a nice kind of mix between the two.
There you go. You guys can see here on my screen the YouTube channel, easy to find. I'm going to go ahead and click subscribe right there. You just got yourself another subscriber, and make sure you ring the bells and all that. And you, along with Basti, Sebastian, you guys have launched an NFT series called Greedy Gramps. Why are the Gramps greedy?
Well, look, the whole concept behind it is that we want, through the crypto world, through the NFT world, we don't want to be grumpy gramps. We don't want to be old and, thinking about the things we could have done. We want to stay young, stay cool, stay fly. Yeah, as you can see by the artwork on there, all these gramps are making the right choices, the right greedy choices, and making sure that they're, on top of the game.
Fly Gramps. So, well, I'm 57. And most people don't guess it. On my bio on Twitter, it says eternal 12-year-old because I like to stay young at heart. I think that's important to maintaining your youth. I got to tell you, though, the first thing that when I saw this that drew me to your series was your website. I mean, look at this, guys. Look, this is so clever and creative. It looks like a Discord. In a lot of ways, but a little enough dissimilar that you're on a website. You come to the front page of greedygramps.com and there's this, dope dude here. It says teenager on a shirt, and you click join and look at this. It looks like a Discord chat going on here. I saw this and I've got a researcher who, looks out for series. And this was one that he said, hey, this pops out. What these guys are doing is really compelling. And I'm always like, yeah, everybody's doing something interesting. This is badass. Whose idea was it to set up the website that looks like a Discord chat?
And that was definitely Seb. So it was a mixture of WhatsApp / email / Discord / in the loop. Like, we're living in that society today where we have a million apps on our phone and we're always looking for the information. So that was the kind of thing that we were going for, that it's just like, it's there. Whatever you need to know, there's someone talking about it.
And they are, and it just looks cool. So if you want to, read the story, you click on the left in the story channel, and you can read all about what's about. You guys, as of the release of this show, have already done your pre-sale, but the sale itself is taking place starting on Thursday, March 3rd. So let's talk a little bit about what is this series, what does it contain, and what kind of mysteries does it unlock to own a Greedy Gramps?
Yeah, so the thing that we found is there's a lot of iconic images, not so much good utilities, or there's really cool utilities, but not the image to go with it or the artwork. So we wanted to make sure that we had everything under one roof. So not only were you going to own a piece of art, but you were also going to have incredible utilities with it. So, like I said, we were in Art Basel pre-mint, and that speaks for itself. To have a pre-mint NFT being shown there, that's it is a piece of work, a piece of art. So we wanted to make sure that not only did you own something that meant something that had so much utility behind it, but you also wanted to show it to people. It was one of those things where you would be like, yeah, well, you need to look up my Gramp, look how it looks as well, and
Check
that's
out my
why,
Gramp. He doesn't
yeah,
have
you
any
know,
teeth.
exactly. I mean, I'm almost there as well. My eldest is 20 years old, so I'm just hoping that he
Uh-huh.
makes me a Gramp soon as well.
I want mine to have like a gold tooth or something. So if you click
Yeah,
on
yeah.
benefits, you could see. So you're telling me I can hold one sick NFT artwork and we'll have additional perks. Let's talk about some of these other perks here.
So some of the perks that we got. So we have a lot of international people involved with us. We have, some of the perks, fashion lines that are dropping at accent fashion retailers. You can, go to, south of France and have access to a yacht. That's one of our things there where you can, take it out for the day, etc. We have high-end hotels, boutique hotels that also being a gram holder is going to give you exclusive access to. So it's not a case of we already have over 30 partnerships already, which was before the pre-mint. So the sky's the limit of what we're getting. And we're getting so many people approaching us that are hearing us and being like, we want to be a part of this. So how do we get involved? So I think that's the cool thing that we created.
Is there a list of the existing partners somewhere? Is that on, where do I find that?
That list is going to be on the website soon. We
Okay.
do have on the Discord and on all the other channels, we've mentioned a lot of them before. And also the great thing about it is that, the other people who are involved are very big YouTubers, very big artists, very big people, like Kwebbelkloff, like Mende, like, a lot of like Tony Mahfood, who's an insane pencil artist. And the idea was not only to just say, hey, look, this is what we're doing. It's everyone else is getting involved as well and being a part of it and bringing a piece from every kind of bit and gelling it together to make one really cool thing that's going to continue to grow and grow and grow.
So which of these I know Basti is Sebastian, right? He's the one
Yeah.
I initially had heard from. Who is Zamba?
Zamba is, I think Basti has to answer that one. I don't have the website with me. So we've
That's
got
cool. No worries.
Kwebbelkop, we've got so many musicians as well. My one is not up on the website, but I've got it as my WhatsApp picture, and it looks very much like me. So it's a very cool looking Gramp.
Wait, this is cool. Wait, what happens if I click on one of these people here on the site? Does it take me to their Discord?
On the site, no, but it should. That's something
Okay, those
that's a
aren't
great
clickable.
idea.
Those just have. I want to click
But
them.
you've just added to it. So now we're just gonna we're gonna think about doing that. So Zamba, I just
I
remembered,
want to
is
call
the front
somebody.
line.
Oh, okay. It just took me
Oh,
to somebody's Twitter. There you go. There's one of the creators right there, Ro Weber. Took me to his Twitter. That's a cool idea. This is so
yeah.
cool looking. I see this and I think, all right, you guys are super creative. The art is super creative. Um, how soon after people purchase these will the reveal take place?
We're working on a couple of days. I'd say about 3 days is when the reveal is, and that's also something that we wanted to kind of do because I've bought NFTs before, and I've had to wait 10 days for a reveal, and it's so annoying. I want to know
Right.
which ones I got. I want to know if I have a rare. I want to know if I have a cool looking one, And there's nothing worse than, I mean, this happened to me before where I was so hyped for 10 days, and I bought 10 and I didn't even get one that I liked. So I was like all this waiting every day, just looking, and it was for nothing. So 3 days, we don't want to make it any longer than that. We want people to really, to start to appreciate their Gramps and build a relationship with them as soon as possible.
Now, obviously, you're hearing the show, on launch day, so it's too late to get into the whitelist, and it might even be too late to mint one yourself if they have sold out. If they haven't sold out, where do they mint one, and how much will they be?
Public sale is going to be, the way to do it. I mean, it will be on the website. We'll still be minting them on the website as well.
Okay.
So there will be a chance. I mean, it's, you know how it is. They could have a chance, or they could have just missed out completely. The public sale price isn't announced yet, but it will be.
Okay. So Gramps.io is the actual minting page, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the thing is, what we found as well is a lot of people a lot of big brands, they didn't like the word greedy. So Greedy Gramps is the name of this collection, but Gramps.io is the umbrella over all of them.
Well, what would be another G word that has alliteration that's not grumpy or greedy? Great Gramps. Great Gramps.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all Irish, they're all Scottish or something.
Gramps is just the beginning, Or generous Gramps, that could be done.
Generous Gramps.
Well.
I like that too. In fact, it's not too late, I would say, to do that if some people are, if the community is reacting to greedy. But it looks like once you have your Gramps, then staking it is what gets you access to the perks. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Be part of the Gramps collective. Oh, and you could see here on the Gramps.io page some of the utilities that you'll have access to. I love when people use NFTs to unlock real world experiences. I think that, in the future, we've talked about this on the show many times, that, concerts are all going to be ticketed, events are all going to be ticketed with NFTs. And the beautiful thing about it is, who's been to your event or who's a big fan by holding the NFT, and you could just keep delivering value to them nonstop.
Exactly. Constantly. And, it's insane how easy it is to locate your fans through the NFTs as well. You just open up a whole funnel where you could just easily be like, okay, who bought the ticket? Who bought the NFT? So then you kind of can filter out who not to advertise to, or who not to give, the really cool things. And, we're aiming for 100 partners by the end of the year, the goal.
Fantastic. Well, AJ, appreciate you coming on. Gramps.io will be the mint site, greedygramps.com, where you can see the story and this cool Discordy design that they've done. And we wish you the best of luck with your Gramps.
Thank you so much. And we hope to, see the Gramps together, my Gramps and your Gramps and everyone for the party.
They're going to hang out on the porch and be, get off my lawn.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys do indeed check it out, and make sure you check out AJ's podcast as well. Gibber with Jabber is where you find it on the YouTubes. And we've got more great content coming your way. I will be rejoined by my son, Zach, and or by my cohort, Sir Lord Travis Wright, in a future episode. Make sure you go review, subscribe, ring bells. I was going to say kick the cat. Don't kick the cat. No, don't kick animals. Unless it's a stuffed animal, then you can kick it. Kick yourself instead. In fact, I'm going to go kick myself for even going down that road. I'll catch you on the next episode. Keep it nifty.
Looking into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Joel and Zach are the hosts, you'll know. Joel and Zach say this will blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go. It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty.